Hey guys, Big A here. So we have ground up about 10 pounds of brisket, and we've done, we wanted to be a Philly cheesesteak style sausage that we've done. And we've got some seasonings that we tried from PS Seasonings. And we also added our own fresh bell peppers that were ground up in with the meat. And we're adding just an extra binder, which is a little bit of milk powder in here. And it's actually gonna help hold this together, and it's going to retain some of the moisture, and you want it to be sticky but not overly sticky. You want to be able to have a good consistency. And then once we get this mixed up in here, you're going to want to do a test patty, because if you don't do a test patty and you stuff the sausage and get everything going and then you try it, it's going to be bad, and there ain't nothing you can do about it. So we're gonna sit here and mix this up. We're gonna fry a test patty, and when we taste it, we'll let you know how it is. But so right now we're checking to see like consistency. You wanna like patty it out in your hand, see if it sticks. It's pretty sticky. We're gonna add just a hair more. I like mine a little stickier than that. But when we come back, we will have our test patty done. We will try it on camera to see if it's any good. And then we'll have some sausage we're gonna start stuffing. So check out the video. All right guys, Big A here. So my helper who was filming is kind of incapacitated at the time, but our sausage patty is done that we're doing a test for. We're gonna go in and kind of take a look at it, look at the moisture content, look at the insides, because actually we put some bell peppers in it that we had on hand, and we're gonna see how it is. So take a look at this. So, I mean, just the moisture content alone. That's what that binder is gonna help with, that milk powder that we use. And then we're just gonna cut into this. I mean, looks great. Some of that pink that you see, we actually put a curing salt in there. So when we sit these in the fridge and start doing the low smoke to smoke these, what'll happen is it'll prevent botulism from growing. We don't want that. But we're gonna take a bite of this. So here we are. You can see it. Ooh, that's still hot. Yeah, that's right where we want that. So saltiness is there, the pepper is there. You can really taste those bell peppers and the onions in it. It tastes like a Philly cheesesteak, just no cheese at this time. So we're gonna make the sausage links. We were gonna use high temp pepper jack cheese, or you can use mozzarella. They didn't offer the provolone, but we're gonna get these things stuffed. And that's going to be next on the process. You'll see my wife is the one doing all that. I do the cranking, and she just does the twisting and the stuffing and stuff. So we're going to move over to that stage of it and see how these things go. All right, guys. So you saw we did our test patty, and of course, it was absolutely amazing. PS Seasoning has some great seasonings. We ordered some more when they had a sale on, so we're looking forward to trying those. But we're stuffing this container. This is a 5-pound stuffer from Meat. And we also use their grinder. I suggest if you don't have a grinder, I use their 1 horsepower. And we grind our own brisket, grind our own meat for ground beef when we find briskets on sale. But Meat has an amazing product. We actually need a bigger stuffer, because when we do 25-pound batches, we got to load this a lot. So this holds 5 pounds. But check out that grinder, check out their stuffers. They have a meat mixer for sausage. Man, amazing products. And, but yeah, we're gonna stuff this and we're gonna start cranking out some sausage. All right, guys, so now we've loaded the casings up here on the horn for our stuffer. This was the mid-size horn that came with our stuffer. I forgot what millimeters it is. But we got the casings, I think they're 32 to 35 millimeters, hog casings from PS Seasonings as well. We found that there's a little tougher and can withstand some of the pressure. But we're gonna start cranking this stuffer, and Trish is usually better at doing the twisting and measuring out the lengths, and I tend to help out just by sitting here cranking. If you're better than we are, then good for you if you can crank and do this at the same time. But as you see, we don't have it on a cutting board, so that's something we're gonna upgrade. But she already twisted one direction, and then the key to the next one is as she twists, you want to make sure you don't have any air pockets. But the next one, what's gonna happen is she's gonna pinch that other one, and then she's gonna twist the opposite direction of what she just twisted. And you wanna make sure that you keep some water on the board, so that way everything will slide and glide easily. Hey guys, we're back. So we finally finished stuffing all the sausage. We've actually got more than just these 2 trays. We've got, I think, 2 or 3 more in the fridge that we're gonna be letting sit overnight, just so they can kind of become cohesive within the casings. But as you see, they've already got great look to them. You can see the red peppers, the orange bell peppers, some of the green bell peppers. So we've tried to get them mixed in there as well as we could. And as you saw, Trish was stuffing these pretty well. We had some casings stuck, kind of bust as we went. That's just gonna happen. Can get a little frustrating because you get one, you tie it off, it busts, and then you start doing it again and it busts again. So it's just a process. Sometimes it just happens, but overall, PS Seasoning has great cases or casings for these. So we're gonna put these in the fridge. We're gonna let them rest overnight in the fridge, and tomorrow it's actually Labor Day. So for those who don't know, I actually am a dialysis patient, so I gotta go dialyze first, and then I'm gonna come home, and these are gonna go in our pellet smoker, and it's gonna run at about 150, 155 for probably about 5 to 6 hours. So we're gonna be here, and we're probably gonna throw in some ribs, something else tomorrow, and but yeah, let's see how it goes tomorrow. See. What's up, guys? We are back. It is the next day. As you can see, our sausages have sat overnight, and they look really good. They've dried out a little bit. The casings have changed a little bit on these. So as you can see, they look great. They smell delicious. Key thing that you want to do during this is making sure they don't necessarily touch too much when we go to smoke them. And today, because these are more of a Philly cheesesteak style, you don't really smoke that, we're only gonna smoke it for probably about 3.5 hours, mostly a little bit of color, just a hint of smoke to it. And we're gonna be running our Pit Boss competition series cabinet smoker. We're gonna be running at 155. It's as low as it will go. And we're gonna continue to monitor it. We're gonna come back every so often just to check the color, move stuff around if we need to. But our water pan is in here. Everything is ready to go. We're gonna pop these bad boys in. I do have on insulated gloves just to touch the rack and stuff, and gloves that I can dispose of also with these nitrile gloves when you're handling raw meat. But yeah, we're gonna get these in here, gonna get the rest of them loaded, and you guys will see the middle process here in a little bit. We're gonna come back out, check them out after about an hour and a half, see what kind of color they've got, and kind of go from there. What's up, guys? We're back. We've been smoking these Philly steak sausages for roughly an hour and a half. We're just gonna take a look at them, see how they look, see if we got a good color on them, and kind of go from there. So let's check them out. Oh yeah. Getting some good color on there. Still got a ways to go though. We are using some hickory and post oak pellets on these today, just to get that little bit of deeper flavor in there, the deeper smoke flavor. I think there might be a hint of pecan in it. So we're gonna lock this thing back up, and then we're gonna come back when they're done. See you guys. What's up guys, we're back. It's been about 3 hours, 20 minutes on the sausage links that we've got. And we're gonna pull them out and see how they're doing. Once again, I have on insulated gloves. And man, look at the color of those. Those look wonderful. So at this time, what we're gonna do is we wanna slow and cut off the cooking process. We're gonna pull these out. And we're gonna put them into a ice bath water. And the ice bath water is actually just going to stop the cooking process. And it'll also tighten up these cases and make them pretty tight. And they look pretty good, guys. So when we come back, we're going to have one of these, we're going to actually snip them apart because we're going to vacuum seal some of these. But we're also going to cook some up so we can see how they taste. Check it out. Hey guys, we're back with our finished product. So we had an ice bath. We took some of our single ones that we had from last night and today, and we were just gonna grill them off and finish them. So we've brought them up to 160 internal because it is ground meat, and we've let them rest for a minute, and we're gonna slice into one just so you can kind of see what it looks like. And let's go with one of these right here. Oh my. I mean, a ton of juice. I'm actually going to taste a piece of this. Mmm. Mmm. Woo. Wow. That's amazing. So, PS Seasonings has this figured out. So, let's talk about, once again, just recap the process. We ground 10 pounds of brisket. We did coarse once, then we threw in some bell peppers with it, and then a second round of coarse grinding. So it blend all those peppers together. Then we used the PS Seasoning. They provide measurements for that. So just follow what they're telling you on those. And then what we did is we hand mixed that. Now we did add a little bit of extra binder, and we added some pink salt. So we used a milk powder binder that helped to provide all that juice that's just in there. I mean, that's a waterfall of juice. So that's what's going to help that. So then we let it sit overnight in the fridge after we stuffed them, got them in our stuffer, let them sit overnight. Then we smoked them today for about 3.5 hours in our pellet smoker on 155. Like I said, it was cold smoking. And then now we have these. So we actually decided, since these are Philly cheesesteak, we got a little bun, we toasted it, put some provolone cheese on here. I mean, that just looks amazing. And then to top that off, since the bell peppers and onions, everything's already in it, we're gonna add a little bit of Duke's mayo right here. You can probably add it before if you want to, but we're just gonna add a little bit of smear on here. You can't go wrong with Duke's. And then we're gonna have a big old bite of this. Mmm. Mmm. Sorry guys, that was a little bit too big. Mmm. But that bun is saturated. You can see my hands. I mean, this grease, the grease, the fat, everything's just pouring out of this.
So that's a juicy sausage. That is delicious. I know my wife's going to love it. She loves a great Philly cheesesteak. She's behind the camera and she's just waiting for me to be quiet so she can come in and eat it. But check out the video. Try it sometime. Be sure you hit the like button, comment, subscribe, and hit that bell for notifications when we post a new video. See you guys next time. So what do you think about that Philly cheesesteak?
Oh, it is delicious. Like, so good. Like, it tastes like an actual Philly cheesesteak. Not like a sausage, but you get the snap from the sausage casing, which makes it just like next level. So, very good. Try it out.